The importance of bringing no and low alcohol to a dining setting and to a table it's paramount. And so the offering just simply needs to be there. As a sommelier, I'm a storyteller. I pass on the stories from the producer to the customer. I listen to the stories from the customer. If that interchange of storytelling brings happiness, you know you've done a good job. For me, what's interesting in terms of stories for no and low alcohol product is those producers and those importers and distributors that are striving for quality. And it's not enough just to make something in a category that's growing. It's actually wanting to make the best of the best. It's wanting the next vintage to be better than the last. It's wanting to obtain feedback from a sommelier as to what's good, but what might be better. So the first sparkling we have is from the VINADA range. It's the Tinterling Tempranillo. So it's made from the black Spanish grape Tempranillo, and it's a non-vintage. It's lovely, fruity and fresh. You've got your nice, lovely red fruits, lovely little mousse, and a little bit of effervescence on the palate. Their second sparkling, which I love, is the crispy Chardonnay. This time we've travelled to the south of France, where some great Chardonnay is made. If this was a method traditional wine like a champagne, it would be known as a Blanc de Blanc because it's 100% Chardonnay. And I just love those crispy apples. There's a little bit of a limey characteristic, unripe hair, and it's just a little bit more moussey on the palate, so there's a little bit more fun to have. So enjoy and let me know what you think.
You're right about that mousse. It's like a spongy sort of sensation.
It is. It's a little bit almost like a bubble bath in your mouth, but it's just still really refreshing. And I liked your comment about the layers, because a really smart product is low in sugar, but it has layers and texture and creaminess and that sponginess, and that's a sign of a really good product. There's this comparison between no-low and alcoholic products, and I think we're actually coming from the wrong angle. It's not like for like. We're not trying to compare a banana with an apple. We're trying to compare different beverages, the only difference being that there is no alcohol. The aromas, the taste, the freshness, even right down to the packaging, like embracing the fun that's coming from no-low packaging. It's not enough to sit at a table and to have a sommelier talk about a wine, talk about the vintage, talk about the history and the legacy of this beautiful product if it's not in my glass. It's not enough for someone to pour me some sparkling water and then just turn and walk away and not engage with me if I'm a customer. I said everyone at the table needs to have that storytelling, and that storytelling allows customers to enjoy themselves even more, the person that is the minority to feel as though they're part of a celebration, part of an evening. So the landscape has changed incredibly quickly in a short period of time. I don't think it's fair to make the comparison to no-low wine, beer, cider in terms of the legacy and the history of storytelling, but it will come. And the excitement, the journey's begun, and things will just get better and better.